So some people be like, you're bugging, you're overreacting, you're overthinking, you're delusional, you're making stuff up. No, you're not bugging. They're actually hating on you. About 80% of the people that you surround yourself with, they will hate to admit, they would hate to tell you that someone else is jealous of you. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And I noticed that so much with my personal experiences. People hate, people can't stand, people feel threatened to admit to you, to tell you that someone else is jealous of you. People are so quick to be like, no, you're bugging out. No, that person is not like that. Maybe that's just their personality. Maybe that's just who they are. And it's just like, when you got people like that in your ear, in your circle, they're hating on you too. You know why? Because they never experienced what it's like for someone to be envious of what you have, for someone to desire who you are. They never experienced it because they can't relate. They can't relate with that type of energy. So of course you're gonna have people telling you, nah, you're bugging. Nah, that's not true. Nah, you're wrong. People gonna tell you that all the time. But just because it's not happening to them, just because they never experienced people jealous of them, does not mean people are not jealous of you. What's not happening to your next friend, to your next family, doesn't mean it's not happening to you. Just because they're not popping, they're not elevating, they're not prospering, doesn't mean that you're not popping, elevating, and you're not prospering. That's exactly why they can't admit that to you. That's exactly why people around you, they can't stand to tell you other people are jealous or that they are jealous of you, because they can't relate. Y'all not the same. Huge difference. Remember, you're the one who's different. You're the one who's standing out. You're the one who's not jumping on the bandwagon. You're the one who's focusing on you. Other people, they want to defend your haters because it strokes their ego. That's what it does. It makes them feel validated. You elevating. When you're doing something so good and other people are still stagnant, when other people are still in another level, still complaining, still broke, still making excuses, still talking crap about others, still gossiping, still creating problems instead of having solutions, of course they're gonna defend your haters. You gotta be careful who you surround yourself with, because the people that you're investing your energy into, they're gonna defend people who are jealous of you because they can't relate. They cannot relate to your success. They can't relate to your elevation. They cannot relate to your growth. A lot of people may come with you, but those people can't go with you. You know, you can't take everybody with you to the top. You can't tell everybody your goals and your visions. You know why? Because they can't see it. They don't see it. They don't understand. And how do you expect people to believe in them, to believe in you, when half of them don't even believe in themselves? You know, when they ain't got nothing going on for their life, honestly speaking, when they still in the same level, complaining about others, being envious about others, and you're the one person in your group, or you are the one person in your circle that is doing what you gotta do, of course they're gonna defend your haters. Of course they're gonna say you're bugging. Of course they're gonna cloud your judgment. They're gonna make you feel small. They're gonna dim your light, because that's what haters do. People be jealous of you because your character holds way more weight than their title. When you're different, when you're doing what you gotta do, you getting to the bag, you conquering your goals, you're not falling short of your goals or of your dreams or of your visions. Just because other people are falling short or other people are not conquering or accomplishing their goals does not mean you don't have to. So when you're different and you're standing out and you're doing what you gotta do, and people are seeing you and people are recognizing you for your success, other people can't stand it. People feel threatened by that. And the reason why I say that is because stop trying to include everybody into your blessings. Sometimes that blessing was just for you. It was not meant for everybody. It wasn't meant to be shared. It wasn't meant to bless other people. You know why? Because these kind of people are trying to block your growth. They're gonna defend your haters, are gonna be the ones to talk bad about you, are gonna be the ones to stab you in the back. Jealousy comes in many different ways. You just gotta pay attention. And in one way how you notice is when people switch up the narrative around others. When people try to dim your light, when people try to belittle you, try to embarrass you. Low-key, they trying to embarrass you while you're in front of your significant other, or while you're in front of your friends or your co-workers. when they trying to bring something up and throw it in your face, trying to make a laugh about you, like, you gotta notice that just because they laughing with you don't mean that they're your friends. They could be laughing at you, not laughing with you. You know, a lot of people love to bring other people down. Like, for example, I remember when I told certain people that I was gonna start my podcast, and this was an idea of mine for a very long time. There was a group of us, and I remember one person was like, oh, I wanted to do that, but you know, everybody is doing it now, so I don't want to do it. It's overrated. And I've never heard this person say that they wanted to start a podcast. And it's not even about the whole podcast. It's just about, like, when you want to do something different and you're doing it and you're confident about it, and other people are congratulating you, there's gonna be one person hating on you. And you know how you know you got jealous people around you? When they trying to compete with you, instead of genuinely being happy for you, supporting you, because support is free. It don't cost a dime to retweet. It don't cost a dime to screenshot your business, your brand, to promote it on Instagram, on Snapchat. It is free. When you got people around you that can't even do the bare minimum stuff because they are so threatened by your potential, that's how you know you got a little hater in your circle or around you. Because when they can't control you, they try to control how others feel about you. So what I mean by this is that they'll jump at any chance to point your flaws, to point your mistakes, throw subliminals about you on social media. When they see you, they can't even compliment you. They just try to find any negative thing to say about you because you're happy. You're probably confident. You're probably secure in your situation. And the thing about it is that people do this because they're so insecure. They have a lack of confidence. They have a lack of potential. They see everybody doing good, but they're not doing good. They make excuses for themselves. So now when they're around you, they're threatened by you. You know, they feel like they're not at your level, so they want to bring you down because they're down. And that's why I always say misery loves company. People are very entertained of your downfall, of your misery. So no, you're not bugging. You know, you're not overthinking, you're not delusional. Just because you never experienced jealousy, you never experienced people acting influenced by you, people trying to copy off you, does not mean that the next person won't. Does not mean that the person you're close to would not experience it. You know, it just means you're popping. That's what it means. That you're popping, you're doing what you gotta do. And other people, they can't relate. They can't connect to that because, like I said, they're still in the stagnant same level. They feed into belittling you. They feed into dimming your light. Some people will not show you support because they're afraid of what you might become. And that's why you will always have more strangers who are your biggest supporters than your inner circle. Because a lot of your inner circle, they don't want you doing good. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be thriving and being happy, especially when they're not happy. So when you're top tier and you leveled up mentally, emotionally, maybe financially, you outgrew who you was when you was around certain people. You outgrew the person you was when you had your circle of friends, when you had your inner circle. You probably don't want to hang out with those people anymore because your mind is different. You think different. You want different. You want better results. You want people on your level. You want people who mentally, emotionally understands you. And it does not mean it doesn't mean that you're a mean person. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. But when you got people not trying to support you, not trying to help you elevate, not trying to help you win, you know, low-key hating on you, and you think that you're bugging out sometimes, you're not really bugging out. It's really the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Yes, they are jealous of you. Yes, they are envious. But you're never going to have people around you. I'm telling you right now, 90% of the people you are surrounding yourself with is never going to tell you that. People hate to admit when someone else is envious of you. People hate to admit when the next friend or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever it is, they hate to admit that they low-key hating on you. Like, I don't know what it is about this world. Just because it has not happened to you does not mean it's not gonna happen for me. You know, just because people around you have never experienced being liked, being envious of, being worthy of, being valued, does not mean it's not happening to you. It will happen for you, you know, and people around you can't stand to see it because it's never happened to them. They cannot relate to it. Moral of the story is when people try to tell you you're bougie, when people trying to make it seem like you're bugging out, you're delusional, you're wrong for elevating, You know, God separates his chosen ones because he wants to separate you from other people to elevate you. You know, sometimes isolation takes elevation, and elevation takes preparation, and you have a new perspective on things. You're doing what you gotta do. You're chasing your dreams. You're making your visions into reality. Others around you, they're not gonna understand. You know, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're a bad friend. It doesn't mean you're a bad family member. You know, if people are not at the same level as you and you feel like people are not genuinely happy for you, people don't give you good advice, people trying to embarrass you, trying to dim your light, trying to give you negative comments, that's jealousy. And most of the time, jealousy comes from a stem of insecurity. It comes from lack of love, lack of confidence, lack of potential. Ain't got nothing to do with you. It got a lot to do with them. But they want to project that onto you because they want you to be at their level. A lot of y'all distance yourself from a lot of people to be where y'all are right now, to be successful, to be happy. And a lot of y'all change your job. A lot of y'all change your money habits. Y'all thriving. Y'all doing good in life. And the people that y'all once hang out with before, they're all going to talk about you. And they have talked about you. They probably spread rumors about you that you're bougie. They probably spread rumors about you that you think that you're better than everybody else. You're breaking generational curse. You're breaking generational trauma. You building generational wealth. That's why people's going to talk about you. But other people, they're not going to see it as that. People are going to agree and defend your haters because they got the same mindset as them. That's why I always say misery loves company. When you're doing good, and you're happy and you're thriving, and other people, they not doing what they gotta do, they cannot understand your growth. So people seek validation from your low-key haters because it strokes their ego. It makes them feel entitled. So like I said, when you're top tier, you develop into the person you wanna be, and you're still developing, you're still growing. Others around you, they can't stand to see it. People are threatened by that. They're threatened by your presence. They're threatened by your energy because your character holds way more weight than their title. At the end of the day, y'all are not the same. You know, trust your intuition, trust your gut. Being different is good. Chasing your goals and actually accomplishing them is a good thing. Putting your priorities first is actually a good thing. And if people can't see that, then those people should not be at your table. Those are not the people that you should be surrounding yourself with. If you like more content like this, please like, comment, subscribe. My podcast right here. I'll be back for more videos.